Well, we had a deck that was deteriorating, and we found that it was deteriorating a lot more than we expected. We were pretty much forced to do something when we found that the steps were rotting. Our challenge was to come up with a replacement for an unusual shaped deck that we had. We initially talked to 5 different companies. Many did not want to come out in person. They wanted to do things from aerial photography and give prices that way, and that wasn't what we were looking for. So we were pleased to have somebody to come and take the time to go over this project and kick around ideas. Jake was really helpful in giving us ideas. So we sort of co-created some of what we ended up with by bouncing things back and forth. Found Jake to be very professional, very straightforward. It was refreshing. Instantly had a good connection and felt that he was somebody who was authentic and trustworthy. His knowledge, his expertise, the way he engaged us in decision-making, not hiding any issues that he felt we needed to address. It was all up front and handled really well. My wife and I were both very impressed with the level of expertise that Jake brought to the project and the attention to detail, things that he pointed out that we would have never thought of, that proved us his knowledge and depth of expertise for doing this. The project took longer than we expected, probably not an unusual situation when you don't know what you're getting into when you start tearing something down. Our house posed a little extra challenge for Jake in the bay window that hadn't been put on properly by the previous owner. Things that Jake had to really go to the drawing board to figure out the best way to adapt. And the end result ended up being the bay window was supported stronger than it had been, and the deck is probably indestructible. The amount of engagement and progress reports was extra special to keep us in the loop of where things stood. We're really thrilled with the final product. The picture framing Jake had described to us, which I wasn't even aware of it, really sets the thing off. And adding the pergola, just icing on the cake. We're real happy and can't wait for the spring where we can start using this thing.